Hello YouTube and welcome. I am eating Maltesers, so I apologise if you hear me eating. I just thought I'd get that out. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about a hashtag that's came close to home. That's gone viral on Twitter. We're going to do a personal, opinions. Edexcel maths. Yes, you might have known if you're a Twitter user or stuff like that. I don't use it mainly, but I've seen it's exploded over the internet in my perspective. And it's now trending on Twitter. Come on, let's get edexcel maths trending. The edexcel maths paper up the back, and it had questions that didn't make sense. And this is not just higher, guys. This is higher and foundation. And obviously, if you don't know, I took mine today as well, so I know firsthand what it was like. My opinions? It was an absolute ass. That's the best way to put it. It really was. I'm not for safety reasons or for reasons that might pee edexcel off. I'm not going to name the questions. But I am going to say, edexcel, are you being serious? Are you joking? Have you mixed up like the A-level and GCSE ones? Are you going to tell us in like 2 weeks we got to reset it? Because this is ridiculous. I'm only going to use like an example, trying to keep this as away from the question as possible. But I'm going to use a different number for this. Now let's say and this isn't the question, guys. There is a different number for both of the two numbers in this. Let's say like one of them is like 0.067 recurring. It goes into 644s. Prove algebraically that this is correct. Are you kidding me? And I'm not saying that's the exact question. I'm just not saying the exact question for safety reasons, pretty much. But are you kidding me, edexcel? You're putting that in a non-calculator. What have you got for us when we go to the calculator? You got flipping rocket fuel? You get what I'm saying? And this is like close to home, guys. I always wanted to get a B in maths. I've been pushed to get a B in maths. They say I can do it. And my exact reaction after I'd done that test was, I don't think I'm getting a B. Not in those words, in different words than that. More like straight to the point words, but you get the point. Now, I've always wanted to get 1B. I got an A star, as you know, from the World Autism Day special, which you should see the link to on the top right corner of this video right about now. It's like a joke. And it's not just me that's thinking this. If we go to Twitter, we'll go to Twitter to show you this while I'm recording this video. edexcel maths. GCSE students are so traumatized about their maths exam they got today. 120k tweets about this trend. And I thought it was just me. There's 120 other people. And yes, that trend does include me. In the world that's actually posted about this. I think personally you should lower the grade boundaries, because it's stupid. And I'm going to use another example, and yes, before someone says this, if they are doing it, that it's wrong. This isn't the exact question, it's along the same lines but with different numbers. Like one of them, and I'm like being a bit ragey, I know, but I'm eating Maltesers as well. Like one of them, here is a grain container. The bottom is a cylinder. The bottom is a comb. The top, sorry, is a comb. 2 seconds. The base radius of the cone is 3 meters. And the radius of the cylinder is 3 meters. I am going to use those two as the same numbers, but I'm not going to use the other ones. Right. You've got to work out. Sorry, not that. I think I'm hoping I haven't got this dead on, but the cylinder, no, not cylinder, the cone was, let's say, 7 meters long. It wasn't, but I'm using a number off the top of my head. Now, the cylinder was h meters. You then know that, I am going to use this bit as it said. By 5 hours passed, The grain had reached the vortex of the, what was it? The cone. I'm just gonna close my Steam, guys, actually, before I continue. And reach the vertex of the cone. Estimate what, or not estimate, find out what the HK is. No help, pretty much, at all. Another one. Right, you got an equation. And I'm going to have to use the numbers as this. I apologise if this is beating someone off, but the best way I can do it. Y equals F over, F bracket, open bracket, X, close bracket. The highest point of these coordinates are 3, 5, I think it was. Right. Estimate the highest number of coordinates with y equals F, open bracket, X, plus 3, close bracket. What the hell? Are you being serious? And I tell you, I can guarantee you, if anyone from my school is listening, and I'm not going to name them, my head of year, I'm coming to see you tomorrow to talk to you about this. So if you are watching, I am going to see you tomorrow. You probably aren't, but you get the point. Because I thought at first I was being, and this is the way I would put it, I thought I was being plastic at first. My friends said, oh yeah, it's quite good. The back was hard, but it wasn't too hard. And then I got home. It's come to about, it's now about 6 o'clock, no, 6 o'clock, 7:47, to be precise. I looked on, I'm not going to name the site, but our news site near the town we live. And it says, and I'm not going to name the photo, teenagers furious at GCSE maths exam that made no sense. No, I'm not going to link this down in the description. I will link the hashtag though, because I want to get that trending. And if it means literally doing a whole new campaign like Stop YouTube, I will. And it says like, some people need to lay in a dark room, and I'm not going to name all of them, because some of them, like, they're like, yeah. And if you look at me, right, I am predicted a B, and it doesn't even look like I even got a C in this test. Some people saying, like one of them, let me just scroll down. Oh, what is it? I'm not gonna name who it is. Gonna need to get 100 on my calculator paper. That's probably true. Because this paper was stupid. And like, I know I don't usually talk about personal things, but this time it's something that I'm passionate about, that I seriously want to talk about. Name is Stop YouTube. Something I was seriously passionate about. Like another one was win a £1 when you get a multiple of 4, something like that. When you get a multiple of 4, there's 2 multiples of 4. Right. You win £1. They give you 30p each time. Right. Estimate the amount that you get out of 100 tries. I'm trying not to swear here, guys, so as you can imagine, it's quite difficult. What the hell? Like, and I know 2 of mine, it was my mistake on my behalf. 2 of my questions I already know was my mistake. And one of them was I actually ran out of time. The paper was that hard. And bearing in mind I have extra time. I had the normal base for people that don't get 25% extra time is 1 hour and 45 minutes. I had 2 hours and 12 minutes. 25% extra time. And I still struggled. I didn't even finish the paper fully. It's a joke, edexcel. Get your act together. Remember, we're not A-level students, we're GCSE. And I honestly, and I'm going to put this out there right now, I was a higher student, if you're wondering. To the foundation people, I really feel sorry for you guys. And now my teacher, who I'm not going to name, said to me, because she was allowed to like do 2 tests for practice, she done the higher one, or he, sorry, let me rephrase that. And she's on the foundation one in 45 minutes. She said the foundation one was harder than higher. Wow! Wow, edexcel. Is this how you want to play it? I tell you, are you going to get the calculator paper and bring an absolute I'm trying not to swear. An absolute ass of a calculator paper. Are you gonna ruin the dreams of teenagers' lives? Something that could actually make them good in lives, and you're just gonna throw that away? Well, I've got one more word for you. Get edexcel maths trending, guys. Get it trending even more. Well, on that note, guys, after that little bit of a ragey video, I'm gonna say thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time. Cheers.